So we're kicking this one off with these cookies that are inspired by Sally from The Nightmare Before Christmas, which is one of my all-time favorite movies, and I am super happy with how these cookies turned out. To make this one, you're going to need a box of vanilla cake mix. We will, of course, need the oil and the eggs to prepare the cake mix, but we're making cookies out of this cake mix, so we're going to ignore the instructions on the back. You will also need a set of food coloring, and I'm using this black gel icing that I got from Dollar Tree. I will be using this in a lot of these recipes today, but feel free to substitute this for just melted chocolate. This is a 15-ounce box of cake mix, and that does matter. Try to get one that's as close to 15 ounces as possible, but we're going to mix that with a half cup of oil and 2 eggs to make cookies out of it. If your cake mix is smaller than 15 ounces, like say it's 13 ounces, you're going to reduce the oil by about a tablespoon. Then mix this together until you have a cohesive dough, and then we're going to divide this evenly into 3 bowls to make our 3 colors to match Sally's dress. In one of the bowls, I added 15 drops of red. In the other bowl, I added 15 drops of yellow. And in the third bowl, I added 5 drops of blue, 1 drop of green, and 2 drops of yellow to make teal. I mixed these colors into the dough with a fork at first, but then I switched to using my hands. If you don't mind getting your hands dirty, it is quite possibly the best tool for the job just to fully incorporate these colors. This is the result of my yellow dough, this is the result of my teal dough, and this is the result of my pink dough. Now you're going to take a scoop of each of the 3 colors and roll them into 1 cookie. Place these cookies on a parchment-lined baking sheet, and I like to place them in a way that all 3 colors are well represented. And I made my cookies a bit on the larger side, so I was able to get 8 cookies total. Again, mine were large cookies, so I baked them at 350 degrees for about 15 minutes. If your cookies are smaller, you might need to adjust this baking time. Then once these cookies have cooled completely, we're going to use the black gel icing to add a line to separate the 3 colors, and we can also use this to add some stitches. I did a couple of short line stitches and some X stitches, and I just repeated this until all of the cookies were decorated. I think that these cookies are a really creative and super fun idea, especially if you need to bring something to a Halloween party this year.